There you go. The camera fits perfectly. Nothing overlaps. Oh, sure. Man, I feel sorry for him, you know?
Hey, Pedro, can I ask you a favor? Can you show us the green station wagon?
I'll show you.
Can we take a look over there? Let's go. Hey, guys, you're going to see it now. Look. Look. That made you look bad. They caught me red-handed. Speaking bad, I don't know if I said something bad, but it looked bad. Now I had to come here and explain myself. And now I'm going to get a beating from Valera here, man. Look. You spoke up and got yourself in trouble, huh, Pedro?
That's it. All good? All good?
Everything all right?
Everything's all right.
Thank you for having me here. I thought it was cool. You said I want the right to respond. That's it?
No problem. It's a pleasure to have you. Yeah, people have been saying that Bel Air is a 61 model, maybe not so good to drive and all that. So I said, no, you have to come here and let's put it to the test.
Look, I'm in love with this car. I actually wanted to understand, it's in a really original condition. I don't know about the height. What did you do to it? Tell me about this car, Pedro.
Well, let's go. This car has been in Brazil since it was new, right? And I found out that I'm its 4th owner. It had 3 owners before me. And it's a car that's still pretty original. It has already been repainted, but it still has the original seat upholstery. The engine is completely original. The engine bay hasn't been touched, right? It has the skirts. All the badges are original. The trims are original too, right? So it's a car that's still very original. About the height, the springs are original, of course, after 60 years of use. The front is a little more worn out. The car sits a bit lower, but that's the height. Because of the tires, the profile of these tires is very low, so it actually makes the car a bit lower, right? Yeah, one thing that was changed is that the hubcap is from an Impala, not from a Bel Air, but we already have the original hubcap here. We're going to put it back on. That's it. It's a truly original car.
So this hubcap is from an Impala?
This hubcap is from an Impala, not this car.
What did the Bel Air come with?
I'll show you. The Bel Air came with a center cap. Right? That's center cap?
Right, yeah. Is that its original color pattern?
Yeah, according to the trim tag, it's white with a red interior, right? And it's a Bel Air, so it's different. There are some differences from the Impala. This side trim here, it's the same size from start to finish. On the Impala, it widens here, and it says Impala right here in the middle, here. The emblem on top, right, of the car's name, it's still the original emblem, right? The steering wheel has 2 spokes. The dashboard doesn't have the metal trim finish. So there are a few differences, and the main visible difference is this one, right? The Impala has 3 taillights, the Bel Air has 2.
Pedro, my God, what a car, man.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
What a wonderful car.
All its windows are safety plate. They're factory originals. You can see the curve, right? Look at this curve. It looks like a bubble here.
That's the best part, right? Yeah.
It comes all the way here, right? The back passenger looks up and sees the sky, right?
In the following years, they closed it more to reduce sunlight hitting the passenger.
Yeah, there was a really big area exposed to the sun.
It was a bit uncomfortable. Hey, Pedro, tell me about the mechanics it has there.
Well, it came with. It was normal for cars that weren't Impala, right? The Bel Bolera and the Biscayne, it was normal for them to come to Brazil. 6 cylinders, but this one was ordered as a V8, right? So it still has its original V8, even with the original paint, though it's worn out, right? It doesn't have power steering. It's a 3-speed manual transmission on the column, right? The standard version. So it's a car, let's say a basic factory car with the optional V8.
Honest then to drive, yeah.
Very good to drive, yeah. It's a delight.
Hey, Pedro, so does that mean maybe I was wrong? Regarding comfort and drivability, saying that maybe the Dodge is a car that's more in your hands, that you feel more. How's the 61 Bel Bolera to drive?
I think, well, I'm biased to say I'm not a fan of General Motors. And this car is really nice to drive. It has coil suspension on all 4 wheels, so it's a very smooth, pleasant car. It's really tight, of course, it's full size, it's a big American car, right? But respecting its dimensions, it's a car that's really easy to handle, really nice to drive.
Look, man, it's something that kind of hypnotizes you. The beauty of this car, it's mesmerizing, really beautiful. How much is the show here, Pedro?
Look, this car is here in the shop. We're asking 330,000 Rs. It's a really good price considering that in the United States a bubble top costs this much.
There. Exactly, and you already have the car with you. The first time I saw this car, what impressed me were the seats, because this is original from it.
It's factory original, okay? It's been here since it was brand new. You can see it's already starting to fray, so they put a plastic cover on top, right? It's even torn a little more there, but it's the factory original.
Damn, it's here. Awesome, man. What a beautiful car. The body of this car is, it's something so different. It's so beautiful. Look, remember that back then there wasn't all this concern about safety. And this here, if the car rolls over, the roof caves in, man, there's nothing to hold it, right? Later on, they started to develop cars with more safety, with stronger pillars. You see cars without pillars, with that kind of look. Man, incredible. Was it you who gave it this paint job?
No, I already got the car like this.
You already got it in good
condition? It's a very well-maintained car.
I thought you had imported it.
No, it came to Brazil brand new.
Here. Look, so here's the thing. Pedro saw the video. Someone sent it to him. He said, I want a chance to respond. I want to show you this car here because, in fact, I hadn't seen it like this with him yet. I wanted to understand. Pedro, I know today isn't the best day because there are a lot of cars passing by. This street is a mess, but do you think we could take a quick ride?
Let's go. I brought the car here for that.
Look, that's it. We're going for a ride with the camera rolling here so I can feel how this thing moves and see how the car behaves here. You set a 3-speed on the column, right? That's right. Completely original.
Is that standard?
That's right, isn't it?
I'm here. Everything's fine. What you said to him is cool. Okay.
What is this? This is wonderful, man. You're crazy.
It's praised.
Wow, what is this? Wonderful.
The smoothness of the car.
You're in third gear, right? I'm still in second. Second? What's this? I fell in love. I bought it. I just bought it.
You can see that even though it's over 60 years old, the car was very well taken care of. Look, you can see that the gear shift is tight. It doesn't have that loose stick. It's not falling. It never gets stuck. It's never jammed, you know? The gears shift smoothly. Remember, first gear in this transmission is straight cut and not synchronized. Even though it's a 283 bijet, it's an engine with a lot of torque. Look, if I put it in third gear and drive slowly, it does just fine, see?
It handles it well. What's also impressive is the quality of the car's preservation. Look at the dashboard. Look at this part here.
See? The chrome parts are nice. Everything is really nice. The speedometer works. Temperature, fuel gauge, the turn signals, everything works.
What a car. What a car, my friends. What a car. There's no brake.
Look.
Brake, it brakes well.
Because he doesn't crash, right? And the steering isn't heavy, even though it's not hydraulic, right? This mechanical steering, it's really nice to drive.
Wow, Pedro, that really changed my perspective. You have to drive it to understand what it's like, right? It's great. We always think that what we have is good. We always want to say our car is this, our car is that. But after you drive it, I have a friend from Curitiba who tells me, man, you'll see when you drive your Bel Air, once it's fixed up, you'll see how nice it is to drive, how smooth it is. Oops.
Yeah, it's a nice car.
It's great. Just imagine how wonderful this is. Look, it handled the ditches, speed bumps, potholes really well. The suspension is smooth. The car isn't tall. It's got a low profile. Looks good, right? And even so, really cool. It was surprising. New, everything's new.
You accelerate and release, and the gearbox doesn't make that clunking sound, you know? Right, it stays tight, steady, that's it, see?
That's true.
The transmission mount, all the linkage bushings, everything is nice and tight, you know? Nothing moves in the car, it's really nice.
There it is, awesome, man, beautiful.
You can even start in third gear.
You just let it go.
You just let it go.
Hey, I'm going to give you a message. It's me and Pedro here. Artisan Workshop. Look for Artisan Workshop on your Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and you'll find Pedro's work. He always records videos showing the work being done. The guy is really cool. He delivers really rich content, so it's really interesting to follow his work. I just wanted to remind you that our Galaxy campaign is live, it's happening, and we're going to raffle and give you my Galaxy fully checked and serviced. It's a nice car to drive too, just like this Bel Bolera here. So I'm going to leave the QR code here on the screen for you to scan. The link is also in the video description, and it's in the first comment too. And then the drawing for the entries is going on. And unfortunately, the Galaxy will end up in your hands, man. My car is going to become yours. You went all the way to Santa Catarina with her?
With this car, I went there last year to the Santa Catarina Custom Show.
That's cool. This year we'll be there at the Custom Show.
Right, we'll be there.
This year, I'm going to the Custom Show with you guys. Surprised? I would make that deal. I would trade my Dodge for this car. Now that I've driven it, I would. I'm not saying my car is worth the same because I'm sure this one is worth more. Imported car, much more historic car, right? A car with a different profile, but for the drivability, for the way the car behaves on the road, you can use this one easily, just like I use my Dodge. I'll tell you, it really stands out, huh? This really draws a lot of attention. Hey Pedro, can I ask you a favor? Show us the green station wagon. Show us. Can we take a look over there? Let's go. Hey guys, you're about to see that thing over there. You're going to take a look at this right now. Look, look, I'm even going to close this here. Look, look, 0. Wonderful, wonderful. Hey Pedro, yeah, can we show it? Is it okay if we show it here? Yeah, is that all right? It's because this car is so cool, so interesting that people are going to like it. What car is this one here?
This is a 1974 Caprice station wagon, right? This car here has an interesting story. It's been with just one family, right? It's been in the family since new, and today it belongs to 3 brothers. And these 3 brothers, when they were kids, back in '73, their father took a trip to Disney and rented a car just like this one from Hertz in America. Really? In '73, so they could stay there during the holidays? And he liked the car so much that he stopped by the dealership during the holidays and bought a brand new one, already the '74 model, to have it delivered to Brazil. Wow, this very car here.
The guy bought this right here.
I bought this.
On a trip back then?
He ordered it at the dealership, asked for all the options available at the time, cruise control, automatic climate control. He asked for everything, including back here, the automatic control for the rear gate.
Man, that's crazy. So now, did you take on the whole car?
Yeah, so this car, it stayed at the family business for a long time, you know, stored away, and the body ended up rusting. You know, some things got damaged, the chrome, and, well, the engine was just sitting there. And then he asked us to restore it, so now we're already in the final stage of the restoration. We did all the body work, we did a new paint job, we did all the finishing work on the trim. Here we restored the emblems.
Was it a lot of work?
It was quite a lot of work.
Look at the size of this car, man.
Huge car.
Did it have rust and everything?
It was really rusty. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it ended up getting a lot of water over its lifetime, so it got damaged. Let's show you something interesting.
Should I mention my Bolero or just keep quiet?
I'm gonna need the key here.
This is cool. Let's see here. Look at this, man.
One of the optional features that was ordered for this car is this one, right? Which is the electric control for the rear trunk gate lock. Check it out. So you press here, it closes. If you turn the key on the other side, it opens.
What is this? Awesome.
So you can access the trunk here.
Huge. Look, everything's new.
Everything you see here, we did it by hand. This was all rotten before.
It's obvious this is new sheet metal.
Yeah, even these panels here that are covered, they were all rotten. We had to redo them too, to cover them again.
And here the floor still needs to go in, right? Which will close everything up. Yeah, it still needs to go here.
This part here,
right?
Is it because of the third row of seats? So it has that little third row of seats that folds down here and you can climb in here. I see. So we're already proceeding with the whole assembly phase here?
Wonderful, what a wonderful car, man. The family restored it specifically for the memories, right?
Yes, the emotional memory of the trip and everything. It was their mother's car. When it arrived in Brazil, their mother used it to take them to school as they grew up.
Wow, just imagine at school back then here in Brazil showing up with something like that, you know?
The client told me that he knew his mother had arrived because only that car had a horn that the others didn't have.
Of course.
So by the horn, he already knew his mother was arriving?
What a sight, bro. Pedro, what's under the hood here? Huh? What mechanics does this car have?
It has a 454 big block engine, wow, with a transmission. TH400, I'll even see if I can get it here.
Wow, man, that's a huge engine, the biggest of its time. Damn. What a powerhouse, huh? Damn, that's insane.
What a powerhouse.
Automatic transmission? Automatic.
Right, automatic. Yeah, it's worth mentioning that since it was already 1974, it already had the emission laws in the United States, so the engine was a bit more restricted, right? It wasn't, I see. It's not exactly the same engine. It's not the same 454 from 70, 70, 71, right?
Where they'd already taken some out, yeah?
They changed the camshaft and made the valves smaller, and then the engine became less polluting.
That's true. Very cool, man. Congratulations, Pedro. What a beautiful job, man. Congratulations. Really awesome, man. Very cool. Thank you, man. Thanks for the compliment.
No problem. The pleasure is all mine.
Congratulations once again on your work.
You're always welcome.
And we'll be back soon. Thank you. Take care, man. Thanks. These are the originals.
The originals from Belay and Biscayne. And they're the center ones like that. They're going, let's take it for a spin downtown. It's red, right? The wheel is red.
Red, yeah.
The wheel is, this paint is still factory paint on the wheel. Yeah.
Now it goes like this, huh? It looks cool too, huh? Whoa.
It looks great. I'll paint the wheel and put it on.
These hubcaps are expensive, huh? Yeah, isn't it expensive? Hell yes, it's expensive.
They cost more than most other hubcaps.
Look at this. Hey, Pedro was explaining to me that this glass here, look, it's original. Then you say, okay, Tay, so what? When the 61 model no longer has the original glass that came from the factory, its curve isn't as pronounced, it's not as nice, and not as perfect. You see? There really is a bubble that sticks out. I don't know if you can see it there. He said it's obvious, and you can clearly tell it was replaced and it's not the original anymore because no one can reproduce this perfect curve like this. Look. And this car still has the original factory glass, right, Pedro? That makes a difference then.
Yes, it makes a big difference. Very good.
It's very beautiful.
I'm in love.
I would make that deal. If I sell my Dodge, I'll buy that Belay. Look.
Hey, today I'm here at Oficina Artesanal, close to home in the Mocha neighborhood. Do this, go to the Artisan Workshop, follow the Artisan Workshop on Instagram. Yes, I'm asking you guys to go there and follow them. Pedro records several videos talking about cars, the restoration process, painting, mechanics, opening engines, closing engines. There's an aluminum one over there, a 12-cylinder Jaguar. Look at how many rare cars, so many rarities. Connection with the Americans, he's always over in the United States looking for cars to bring back. If I were you, I would do it, because if you like deep and valuable content, Pedro and the custom workshop here, these guys really deliver. You can trust them.